Following the conclusion of the group stage, this is the knockout draw for the last 16, and I'm going to go through every single last 16 tie and obviously give my prediction ahead of it. Some absolutely ridiculous ties coming up. These games are first to 8 as well. Obviously the group stage was first to 4, first to 8, best of 15. Let's get on with it. First game, England-Germany. What a tie. Luke Littler and Luke Humphries against Schindler and Pietreczko. This is a tough one to call in, really tough one. Germany played well in the group. Obviously beat Singapore to get there. England are going to be massive favourites, but it is England against the host nation. I'm going to go with... 8-6 to England. I think they win, but I think it'll be a tough game. Argentina, Australia, again, another tough one. Argentina got to the last 16, beating New Zealand in a last leg decider. Australia showing their class. Damon Heta and Simon Whitlock. I think it's going to be probably a game too much for Argentina. I'm going to go 8-5 to Australia. Second seeded team, the Northern Ireland taking on South Africa, Devon Peterson and Cameron Carolison. It's going to be a difficult one for Devon, but also, Josh Rock and Brendan Dolan for Northern Ireland are going to be tricky opponents. I do think South Africa have the ability to beat Northern Ireland, but I think it's going to be tight. I'm going to go Northern Ireland's edge. I'm going to go with 8-6. Could be an upset, but going 8-6. The next game then, funny enough, is Republic of Ireland against Switzerland. That would be funny if it's Northern versus Republic of Ireland in the quarterfinals. I don't see Switzerland getting past Ireland. I think William O'Connor, Keane Barry got through just in their group, and I think that they're going to sort of use that momentum in the last 16 to get the better of the Swiss, and I'm going to go with a 8-4 scoreline for the Republic of Ireland. Next up is my boys Wales against Philippines. Lawrence Elag and Paulo Nebreda knocked out Dimitri Van den Berg and Mike De Decker of Belgium. Johnny Clayton and Gezi know how to sort of get their way to a final and know how to win a World Cup. They won it twice as a pair. I'm taking my Welsh hat off, my Welsh sort of biased hat off, and I still think Wales have way too much against the Philippines. I'm going to go with a 8-5 scoreline. I think Wales get it through pretty comfortably. The next game then, Hong Kong, Sweden. Again, Jeffrey de Graaf and Lukasiak done well to get their, obviously, passage through, but Man Lok Leung and Lok Yen Lee done brilliantly against USA and Bahrain. Obviously, they only needed 2 legs against Bahrain, went on to win it 4-0. They're a dangerous team, the Hong Kongs, and I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for Hong Kong to knock out Sweden. I'm going to go 8-7. I think, despite De Graaf and Lukasiak being really good on the outer ring, I'm going to go with Hong Kong to continue that trajectory into the last 16. I think they're going to knock out Sweden. And then the penultimate game is the 3rd seed Scotland. Obviously, Peter Wright, Gary Anderson against Jan van Veen, Danny Noppert. The quality on the hockey for this game will be mental. Peter Wright not been at it recently. Gary Anderson is showing prime Gary Anderson quality. Jan van Veen, Danny Noppert, again, both of them have shown real quality in this tournament. I'm going to go for the Netherlands. I'm going to go for the Netherlands to beat Scotland. I'm going to go 8-6. I think Jan van Veen, Danny Noppert, their A-level is, or their A-class is above the Scottish for me. I'm going to go 8-6. And then the final game, Malaysia against the Czech Republic, or Czechia. Malaysia again, man. Malaysia got through their group when I didn't think they would. Czechia, 2 wins from 2. I think because it's over 8 legs, I think Czechia will have the advantage. I think if it was over 4 legs again, Malaysia could try and vacate their way through the 7 legs. But I think the Czechia are going to get the better of Malaysia. I'm going to go with 8-4. I think ultimately Czech are going to have way too much for Malaysia in this last 16 tie, but I think the Malaysians will give it a bloody good go. So those are my predictions. I predict England, Australia, Northern Ireland, Ireland, Wales, Hong Kong, Netherlands and Czech Republic to make it to the last 8. Let me know your last 16 predictions down below. As always, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, follow. I'll speak to you in another video.